Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from the American, the Navy Midshipman. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. This game started.
That was collecting pennies. Didn't do anything for money these days.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking as he stopped at the 23. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will get the first swing of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps.
Okay, he's landing on the wrong route. Wow, bro, this guy's parachuting in like he's playing Warzone.
Nowhere to run.
All right, so on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. The short hands, it's crossed.
My wife and I, this bed was saved. This man had colors under this church. He got trapped. A strip of leather, a man scaling an alright clap.
A huge touchdown here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line of the game. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here.
This ball, remember when Halsey's got, you okay? And
the Red Wolves will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Mids offense has the ball for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. To the option.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Horvath. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Navy will have to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. They need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
These boots are made
to the air on 2nd down. Unloads
when
to
this
the
guy
wide
saw
out.
black hair in the
Finds a man on the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
My wife and I recently...
Well, when you're running the crow route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the 1st down.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45.
So good before and
Got it behind the line. It's Rucker.
2 weeks.
They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46.
Then you don't pay a thing, son.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
So now it's 2nd and long.
You got a light?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Cobb. And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rayner. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And there is no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Post dog is hit.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He's got it all right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 40.
And that is a backbreaker if you're in the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Makes the catch at the 20.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job on this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now.
This is the reason.
Gets the back moving. Big fullback's got it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down.
Hey, Jack.
The give to the fullback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Midshipman. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They marched 79 yards on the and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Hello there. Hello. I show speed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Let's start easy. First one.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Every time you see an older...
Dropping back, it's Horvath. Throws to the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes. You're supposed to catch everything that gets near them. But when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
The Midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looks it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Rucker. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Catch in the middle, it's Little. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Firing toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind. If I were them, I wouldn't let that play stop them from trying to run it later in this game.
Give to the big fullback. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. Now the toss. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Aw, that is a cute dog, though. I'm assuming that's his own.
He'll do it himself. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Finds the tight end. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback.
Do not tell me this guy's about to leave again.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and 1.
Like the video if y'all would take this down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated.
Yeah, you better be sad, boy. Like your damn dog.
Down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it.
You're trying to chase after it on.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Hey, buddy.
Snags it.
Well, make sure you comment down below Peppy if you are still watching this. I am curious.
I love that from this offense.
Well,
3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
On the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That drive covered 55 yards for the score, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Navy offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he's got some space. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The brigade celebrating another first down, and that's really the way Navy's always done it. You can even think back to the great Napoleon McCallum, who ran through defenses at will.
Simple, but so disciplined, right? Like running the option year after year, you got to have discipline. Not surprising, Navy is always good at it because so many young men with such discipline, they can run a system and really just continue to methodically move the ball down the field.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Mr. Beast is not lasting,
Here
dude.
comes the option. They'll knock him down for a
He's
loss of a
fighting
couple.
for his life.
And that's not the option they were looking for. You know, you want to run that option and maybe pitch the football, but that play looked dead from the jump, and the QB
Oh,
had
Mr.
nowhere
Beast
to
is
go.
slowly losing it. Yeah, he got him.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and
You see
long.
Tyson at, though? That was locked in.
Looking for a man. It's
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Horvath.
his own. There's no way Jake Paul beats
Dumps
this
it to
guy.
the back.
Yeah.
He's got his man. Makes
Who
the
do you think is going to be
grab.
the last one
The
standing?
senior shows
Dude,
some
my bets,
serious
I
arm
chose speed
strength,
for
firing
sure.
that one in for the first down.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
No, not that one. Or that
Looking
one.
to throw on first down.
Yellow Jeep.
And
Oh
the
my
physical
god, what
play
a
there
ball.
forces
Goal
the
line 0 to 60
incompletion
in
on
2.2
first down.
seconds.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays.
Ranking funny
They're
days and
making-
more
They've got a
moments.
nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback
Things
to go
that
to
are
work.
bigger than we think.
Working well behind the sticks
That's
on
actually
2nd
scary.
down.
That's not even funny, bro.
Wants to go up top.
Roots.
This one's complete.
Compare the code.
Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear,
Yeah.
tossing it to a
That was
pass-catching
scary.
fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Sticks it in his belly. Putting together a real
Aw,
scoring
that is a
threat here
cute
as they
dog,
pick up
though.
the
I'm
first
assuming that's his
round at
owner.
36.
I'll tell you what, fullbacks are
Dude,
kind of...
do not tell me this guy's about to leave again.
Very much. So when you bring him in the
No.
game, a lot of times you bring him in the game to be physical
So
and
cute,
stout
bro. I'll take
blockers.
him.
And then occasionally,
I like
you
the
give
video
him the
of y'all
ball
to
in a
take this
short yard
guy.
situation, you say, go get me a first down, big fella.
Give to the fullback.
Yeah, you better be
He
sad,
is
boy.
going nowhere.
Correct your damn-
Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block for him. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out to the back. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Reading the option, it's Horvath. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
Man, you seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Insane clutches on
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense.
Eggman.
They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Into a massive giant body.
Since when was Geometry Dash brain rot?
And you want to run the football. That's okay.
Minecraft
You'll take
animations
some of these,
now.
but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
What the hell?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
No, Golem? Can you hold your breath until I fly? Geometry Dash? Is this the Italian brain rot though?
Now
why is this everywhere?
Caught in the backfield, it's Little. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at
just a regular Minecraft painting. No
well,
way.
They needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical.
What does that
get a
even
hat
mean?
on a hat. Low man wins. All the cliches to get that third down and short.
And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him.
You think he like some sort of star-looking
That's
shape.
a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get
This is
some
so
movement
specific.
at the
This
point
is
of
not
attack and
work.
find a little crease for your running back.
Easy jump up build. Buddy
Solid
thinks
pick
this
up
is
of
Squid
4
Games.
on 1st down and
This
2nd
is
and 6.
nice. Slap tower
They'll
troll.
run play action.
Baby.
That's caught. It's Rucker.
Nicest player
And he's knocked
in
down
field.
immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Red Wolves are on the move. Off play action on 1st down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
And Navy will go back on the attack. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
The Midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Handoff to the fullback. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Fullback's got it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allow the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The give to the back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
What about me?
This is an offense that really relies on its running game. On that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a 1st.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Hauls it in. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
People's treatment of Tom
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back
is
to the
bro
air.
Tom.
This time it's complete. He puts him in business.
Why is everybody
across
so
the
mean
50
to
into the 46-yard line. It'll be
Cat.
1st down.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burris. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll immediately call timeout.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions.
No, he's going to get ran
nice
over.
job getting to the
Of course, everyone just pulls out their phones.
Looking deep down the right
Yes, this
side.
would happen in real life.
Oh,
Yo, let me stream for TikTok real quick.
And it just trickled through his
What's this guy gonna say now?
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The
Oh.
critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh no! Bro is gonna get ran over.
No fair catches here.
Well, of course, everybody pulls out their phones.
Guys,
let me record for TikTok real quick. Yes, this would happen in real life. Good thing this man's gonna save him though.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Dude, nobody is helping. That is insane. Nah, instead let's all record it, guys. Let's all try and get famous.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back.
That's actually bad. And then look at the guy that saved him is low-key contemplating life.
Making them honor the run and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind him.
On the option. Hard running there. Good pick up there. He gets it out for the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen,
give to the fullback. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
good share.
Scanning the field, it's Horvat. He's got it. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Involved in the pass game, quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to
Seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime.
No. Oh, he's going to get ran over. Of course, everybody just pulls out their phones. Guys, let me record a TikTok real quick. Of an old man getting ran over by a train. I believe this guy's going to save him.
Behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers.
Dude, nobody's helping either. They're just all recording.
Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
This poor guy.
And the Red Wolves will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Meanwhile, this guy's contemplating life. He saw everybody pull out their phones and he's like, bro, I can't do it anymore. Yo, comment saved if you are still watching this, because this guy's about to save him. Is he though?
Making its way back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what. And he will get home.
That's scary.
The quarterback goes down at the 17. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Off the play fake. Looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. There he goes. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Midshipman. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And that's a great throw and catch, but you got to give the offensive line a lot of credit for pass protection because that was a slow developing play. Did you see him line up all the way to the left? He caught that thing across the field way down. So quarterback needed time. He had to be able to survey the defense, step up, and throw a strike. The O-line getting it done in pass pro for that TD.
No. Oh, the guy's about to get ran over. Who's going to save him, bro? Not everybody recording. I got to get a TikTok. That's what everybody's thinking. Luckily, this guys came to the rescue.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Literally, somebody help. Put away your damn phones and help.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
Meanwhile, this guy's contemplating life after seeing everybody pull out their phones. Yes, that would happen in real life.
He'll bring it back.
Is this guy gonna live? He is. He's gonna be saved.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Oh yeah. Guys, comment saved if you watched this far in the video. I lost all faith in
here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Turns it on in midfield. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A huge stir down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is perfect. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
People's treatment of Tom? Why are people so mean to Tom?
And here comes the Navy offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
That's kind of messed up. Dip somebody's hat in water. Why can't I not speak, guys? People's treatment of Tom? Bro, why are people so mean to Tom? Is that guy Tom?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
I mean, that's what that means. Bro, just wet his hat.
Back to throw. Right. It's Horvath. Here's the pressure.
Take a picture, walked away.
Deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's
see, that's kind of messed up. Bro.
So the decision has
I
been made,
feel bad for Tom.
Take the penalty. Line getting
Comment down below if you feel bad for Tom.
They'll run the option.
Tom does not deserve this. Bro does not get paid enough for this. Look, and he is a good person too.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be.
People in wheelchairs holding babies.
Will just keep giving
good boy.
Over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Here's the handoff. Got room to work. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
6. Now a 4th down.
Navy will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many for many W's.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Cross. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab.
No.
It's and
poor guy. Bro, who is going to save him?
They get him down at the 37.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open. And his quarterback is taking notice. He's
just fell in the train tracks.
Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it
no, not everybody pulling out their phones. Guys, let's record a TikTok.
Nice statistical day for this wide
receiver. Out. At least this guy's saving. Yes, this would happen in real life. Everybody.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game. But
makes
you gotta
me
stop
mad.
The run first.
Poor guy.
On that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Everybody thinks they're an influencer as soon as something horrible happens. Meanwhile, this guy's contemplating life.
To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Take his hand, bro. Don't go out like this.
Run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better.
Guys, comment saved if you made it this far in this video.
Keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Oh, better look out! Breaks into the open.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he can get hit near the goal line, punching in. On 3rd down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
The Red Wolves are flying down the field. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Rayner. Thanks to grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Going for it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now they take the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Navy will go back on the attack. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Chapman. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's 3rd and short, and the offense is trying to go outside with the toss play, but too much speed defensively, forcing 4th down.
Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They punted away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And the Midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They go to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. He'll toss it. Oh, he got loose. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll run the option. Give to the running back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Boy, last year was a massive success for the Mids under Newberry. They won 10 games. The thrilling comfort behind victory in the bowl against Oklahoma, and the future looks bright.
It does look bright, and it's Drew Cronick in this offense, man. It's so different. They show the spread principles while still keeping the beautiful wing tee that everybody loves. So the variation on offense, Palmer, it made them even harder to stop a year ago.
Yeah, it really is a bit of a hybrid in a lot of ways. It used to be tough just when it was the regular triple option, and now you've got some different elements factoring into this as well. Big expectations. That win against Oklahoma got Navy fans really excited for this year.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Fires to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And this one is perfect. And we're locked up here in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more to get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulls it in. It's Summers.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage, and hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. They'll go to the fullback. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Loss of 3. Third down coming up.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Horvat. Pocket breaking down. Got a man, it's Kent. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
At the 35, coming up, 4th down.
Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Little. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked. They should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Creates a little space. Turning it on. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Horvath. Back's got it. Touchdown, Navy! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Looking for room. It's close. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. To the air, it's Rayner. Caught near the sticks. It's Little. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Sunset in Boise will be at 7:52 p.m. today.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burris. There he goes. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And some room to work. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
When you're a defensive guy and you are firing, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. To throw, it's Horvat. On target. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
They'll send the back in motion. Now the play fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to go up top. Heaves it on the run. Snatches it on the run. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to be able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Sends it back in motion. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward,
breaks into the open. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The pitch. Touchdown, Midshipman! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. It's caught. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Burris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Bring in the heat. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Snagged in the middle. It's Cross. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're able to get the ball to the back in the flat there, but how about the tackle by the linebacker out in space? That guy's not easy to bring down one-on-one, but he did an outstanding job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. Just goes right through the wicket. Brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
Quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
A huge 3rd down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deeper, keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down, they're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
On 4th down, going to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.
Don't crash, Nate.